Today, we are in the Villages of Stoneybrook in Hendersonville, Tennessee, checking out this new construction home. Make sure you stick around to the end of this video because we're going to walk through the walkout finished basement as well as checking out what's going on behind the home. And finally, we're going to take a look at the other lots that you see right here a little bit more closely to see where you're able to build here in Stoneybrook. Now, this home is a 4-bed, 3.5 bath. It comes in at 3518 square feet and it sits on a less than 0.25 acre lot. And it is currently on the market for $739,900. Now, if you're not familiar with the Villages of Stoneybrook, this is actually not really a new construction neighborhood. It is a gated community. It's been around since the early 2000s. However, they do have about roughly 10 or so lots and homes that they are putting on the market here. It is Blue Sky Builders. They are a local Nashville area builder who is doing the construction here. And the Villages of Stoneybrook is located right next to the Bluegrass Yacht and Country Club, and it features a big, beautiful golf course right around it. Now, you have to forgive me, I cannot control the weather. It had been raining earlier in this day, so it didn't look too pretty outside when I was filming. I did take my shoes off though, just so that you know I was not tracking into the home. But as a result of that, you know, the back the sort of outside shots don't look all that perfect, so forgive me for that. Now, as we start to get into the real meat of the home here, we'll take a look at the open concept kitchen, dining, and great room area. The ceiling is very high in that great room area. It's nice and comfortable and beautiful. The finishes in this home are excellent. The lighting fixture choices are great as well, as you can see. And there's a lot of storage space in this home. We'll see that as we go along, especially later in the video. There's a big basement, walkout basement, and 3 stories altogether with this home. Now, as you noticed, there is an eat-in kitchen island here. It's got plenty of counter space on top of it. Gas range in here as well. And one thing that you may be questioning as we go through this kitchen is, where is the microwave located? Well, we'll get to that in just a minute. But first, let's just kind of take a look at the cabinetry, drawer space, ample space for all of your needs, lots of room to entertain, especially with that kitchen island in here as well. Now, I should mention real quick that my name is Darren A. Wilson. I'm a realtor here in the greater Nashville, Tennessee area. I deal a lot in new construction, so if you need any help or assistance in that realm or otherwise, you can contact me right here or down below in the description. Now, another nice thing about this kitchen and the drawers here, and you'll also find this in the bathrooms as well, is they do have that soft close, so you're not going to be banging them ever when it's time to put something away. But here we are starting to make our way over to the pantry area. And as we head over there, you'll notice, like I said earlier, there's no microwave hanging out over here. So where's the microwave? Well, go into the pantry. It actually turns out that this is a bit of a butler's pantry, okay? There is a little extra spot over here where you have a little bit of counter space, as well as the microwave and some drawers there as well, and cabinetry. Very nice. Now, I wanted to mention a couple of things here. The Villages of Stoneybrook does have a HOA fee of $206 a month. Now, again, this is a gated community. It does feature a clubhouse, okay, so that includes maintenance on the clubhouse, but also the grounds maintenance around your home. This is a maintenance-free community, and that HOA fee also covers the pool as well as the tennis courts. There's also walking trails in the neighborhood as well, and there's underground utilities located throughout. Now, speaking of underground utilities, I am going to give you a shot at that basically towards the end of this video, after we've actually toured the whole home, of just some of those, what those underground utilities look like as far as when they show up on the front of your lot. We'll be checking out some of those other lots that are in the neighborhood as well that are available for new construction. Now, as you can see here, you do have a tankless water heater, and it is a truly tankless water heater because for a lot of those tankless water heaters, they actually do have a little mini tank on it, but not this one. It's actually just a little box on the wall there. You also have your fuse box located out there in the garage as well. And here we are just kind of taking a look at this little closet inside of the laundry room / mudroom. So now in a second here, we're going to go check out the back deck, take a look outside for a second on this primary level. But first we're going to take a look at this great room as a part of this open concept area here with the kitchen and the dining room area. You will notice that the ceiling in here is quite high, and it really just makes it feel nice and open and spacious in this area right here. Now, as we head out to the back deck, I want to just kind of point something out to you. You'll notice it is January when I filmed this video, and it's very wooded back here, which is awesome. Those leaves are off the trees, and as you can see, you still do have a nice amount of privacy back there with that area, forested area. Now, behind that, I do want to call your attention to something. I'm going to zoom in a second here, and you'll see there is a train line that comes back here, okay? Now, this is freight train tracks that come through here. From what I understand, it's usually just a couple times a day. But, you know, that's something that you want to kind of be aware of, how much you're going to hear that inside the house. That's a great thing to sort of ask, neighbors that live close by. How much of an issue is this for you? You know, maybe it's a little bit more of an issue this time of year than it is during the summer when those leaves are up. You know, that might take out some of that sound. Just something to keep in mind about this area here. Now here we are headed into the primary bedroom. As you can see, there is a nice raised ceiling in here. Once again, that makes it feel nice and spacious and open. And you also have the primary bath, which is connected off there as well. Now, I wanted to give you a view out of this window just to kind of see what the backyard looks like right there. And also I wanted to show you this little crack, but it's not a big deal. Little crack in the window here. Now, something like this is nothing to be concerned about because especially with a new build, this is something that they're always going to take care of before you close on the home. You know, on occasion, there's just going to be little dings in the wall from, you know, when somebody was moving something or other or patching something else up, and, you know, maybe somebody's drill bit hit the wall. You know, little things like that get taken care of, like that little crack in the window. They would replace that before you actually closed on the home. So don't let little things like that or maybe some dust ever freak you out about a new construction home, because that stuff will be taken care of by the builder before you get into the home. Now here we are headed into the primary bath. As you can see, this is a 5-fixture bathroom. You do have the dual vanities, separate water closet, and it also features a walk-in shower with very beautiful tile inside, as well as a soaking tub. Now, in a second here, we're going to take a step into that tiled walk-in shower, and you will notice that on the right side of the wall over there, you see it better when we get past that glare, you have the primary shower head, and then you do have a shower hose against the wall over here, and there is also a bench in there as well. Now, whether you want to call this a 5-fixture bathroom, that's what I would call it, or a 6-fixture bathroom. I mean, I don't know, does the shower head and the shower hose count as 2 different fixtures? I'll leave that up to you to decide. There's probably a real answer, and I should probably know that, but I don't, so I'll leave it up to you to decide which one that you would call it. But in any case, there's a couple other things that I wanted to talk about in regards to this home. Obviously, we're still here on the primary floor, and outside of the bedroom here, it is all hardwood floor, right? So you have the primary bedroom is carpeted, as well as the walk-in closet, which we are going to see in just a moment here. But both upstairs and downstairs, you do have carpet throughout. So just something to be aware of. Now, some people really want that primary bedroom on the first floor, and this house does that for you if that's you. That's a little look at, there's going to be houses there eventually, but those are the empty lots that we'll look at a little later in the video that you can take a look at and see if there's, maybe another spot that you might be interested in. They are building homes from scratch here, right? We call that a to-be-built home. And basically, just to let you know a little bit about Blue Sky Builders, they're doing custom homes here, okay? So they don't necessarily have like a slate of floor plans that you can choose from, because you can really choose any floor plan you want. Now, they may be able to direct you to some ideas, but if you have a specific idea, they are willing to build it for you. They are working with an architect who is helping them design these homes, but there's not, what you would usually see from a production builder, and that you get sort of, anywhere from 3 to 10 different floor plans to choose from, and then you're choosing structural options and design options and things like that. This is a little different in that it's totally custom. So very cool. Don't see that all the time, but it's nice when you do. So here we are upstairs in the loft area, and as you can see, it is fully carpeted up here. Now, when it comes to purchasing this home, now this home is already built, right? So I spoke with the agent that is working, the listing agent who's working with Blue Sky Builders here, and basically what she told me was that they do accept sort of standard purchase and sale contracts. They do have a builder contract that they would use if you were doing a to-be-built home, right? A home built from scratch, and you have the option of using it for a quick move-in home like this. They do have one other one that's going to be coming on the market, I think, in a couple weeks here. We'll sort of find out exactly what that is, and I'm gonna tour that one as well when it's ready. But basically, that gives you the option of using a standard purchase and sale contract during this process for a home like this that's already completed, as opposed to using a builder contract, which is sort of a proprietary contract to each specific builder. Now, without having seen the builder contract, I can't exactly speak to it yet, but in general, a standard purchase and sale contract does give you 3 contingency periods to negotiate through, which does give you, a potential clean out of the contract, just in the instance of, you deciding for whatever reason during those contingency periods, as applicable to those contingency periods, that, you didn't want to move forward with the home without losing an earnest money deposit. So just something to keep in mind. So this home does come with a 1-year warranty from the builder. So if anything does happen in that first year, it is covered by that. And it also comes with a 1-year warranty for termites as well. So if any of those guys show up in the first year, they will take care of it for you. Now, when it comes to schools, this neighborhood is zoned for Jack Anderson Elementary, as well as Station Camp Middle School and High School. Very popular and much sought after school system, to be sure. Now, we also, since we're in Sumner County, have access to Merrill Hyde Magnet School, which is actually located in Hendersonville and is one of the top rated schools in all of Tennessee, has some of the best test scores. 40 students per class there. You do have to test to get in. And there is a waiting list as well if you don't get in with the class that you're hoping to get into, but you have tested in. So just something to keep in mind. We have a host of different private schools in the area as well, such as Hendersonville Christian Academy, as well as Pope John Paul II School, which is middle through high school. And then there's also a number of homeschooling resources available here in Hendersonville as well. Now, upstairs here, as you've already noticed, we do have the 2 secondary bedrooms. There is a third one that is on the basement level, which we are going to go check out in a second here. So you do have 4 beds altogether, just 1 full bath upstairs, and then 1.5 on the first floor, and then you have another full bath on the basement level, which we are going to go check out right now. But in the basement, you do have a nice extra sort of, I guess you could call it a flex space, sort of recreation area that you can sort of do what you'd like with. If you need extra space, I mean, you're going to have this nice loft area up here. You have the great room area right here. So you really have like sort of 3 different spots in the home that could be sort of used for whether it's, where you keep the TV, where you keep your gym equipment, or where you keep your drum set or your music stuff or whatever makes sense. Maybe that music stuff's going to go down here in the basement, right, where it's carpeted, sort of absorb some of that sound. But that's really up to you what you utilize that space for. And then, of course, you also have that front office space, which is kind of a flex type of thing as well. That is hardwood up there, though. Now, we are going to take a step outside here in just a moment after we take a look at this here. And we're going to get another look at this backyard and sort of at a ground level what it looks like. Now, obviously, the lot next to it is still going to be developed on, and this area over here behind you is going to stay what it is, because as you can see, I mean, with the railroad tracks right there, they're not going to be building any homes on the other side of this. There's no street for it to go on, so that's safe as far as, continuing to be a wooded area. You do have that deck up there. And yeah, nice little area back there in the backyard. That lot is a 0.25 acre lot. Actually, it's just under 2.5 acres. So nice amount of space over there. Now over here, we have 2 doors that go to the same room. And I kind of demonstrate that here. As you can see, this is the utility room in the basement, featuring one of the AC units, actually 2 of the AC HVAC units. Here, as you can see, and also there is a connection out to the crawl space through this door over here. Now there's no light under here in the crawl space, but you can at least just get a sense of, your access to it, and can't quite see how far back it goes, but it goes all the way to the end of the house there. Now this is what walkout basements are all about, or having little spots like that, because you're on a little bit of a hill. There's a lot of that in the area here, not just in Hendersonville, but really in Nashville. There's a lot of walkout basements, or sometimes it's a garage that gets hooked around the back, just because of the nature of some of these hilly neighborhoods. You're able to do things like that, so provide some added space. Here we have the full bathroom located downstairs, and this services the secondary bedroom that's located down here. Again, you do have a tiled shower and nice, beautiful glass doors on this as well. So if you have a particular family member, maybe it's even an extended family member who wants a little added privacy, this basement area is sort of perfect for that. And what's nice about the walkout basements too is that even though it's a basement, it's not super dark. You're actually getting sunlight in. You can walk out right there, so if there was ever an emergency in the home, it's easy access to get outside. But as you can see here, you do have actually a window in this room, so it's not like you're down underground or anything like that. Now it is underneath that deck that you see right there, but as you can see, they're still getting a decent amount of sunlight in here. The sun was on the other side of the home at this time of the day, so it didn't quite get all in there, but at least gives you a sense that it's not like you're sitting in the dark down here with the lights off or anything like that, which is the nice thing about those walkout basements. Now, if you're interested in this home or possibly another new construction home here at Stoneybrook, they do have a few lots available. It's roughly about 10, and they also have some quick move-ins that they're going to have as well. In a moment here, we're going to take a look at that area just briefly, just to kind of give you a sense of what's available. If you're interested in going through that process and you need help, and you need to partner with somebody, I do always recommend having your own representation in front of a builder or in front of even a listing agent selling a resale home. If you need help with that, my name is Darren A. Wilson. I'm a realtor here in the greater Nashville, Tennessee area. You can contact me right here and I would be happy to help you out with that. Also, if you're interested, I do have a newsletter that keeps you up to date on what's going on in the Nashville, Tennessee area in regards to the real estate market. And I do a deal of the week email every week to show you the best deal that I can find on the MLS. So you can sign up for that down below, the top link in the description. So here we are, front of the home right here, and we're going to go ahead and check out the spots right next to the home starting right now. Now this transformer right here is located on the lot right next to this home. That pole, utility pole right there, that will be going away when it comes time to actually put a home up there. But that lot will be available once this home is sold. All these lots right here are available for building new construction on. So if you did want to have a custom home built here, these are the lots that are currently available on this street. And then there's another street which we're going to check out in just a second as well. I'm sorry it wasn't very beautiful on the day that I came here. It just happened to have just rained, but you know, your schedule is your schedule, and I just, I had to film, so the show must go on, as they say. I'll be back here sometime soon, and we'll get better shots of what some of this stuff looks like, but this is just an idea of what's going on this street here. So that all right there was Blackstone Drive. Let's go ahead and just kind of take a look at what's coming up here on Sandstone Way. As you can see, that home right there is going to be available on the market shortly. I will tour that once it actually is, and there are a couple more lots right over here as well. Thank you for watching the video today. If you want to watch another video right now, you can check out this home tour that I did of another custom home in Goodlettsville, Tennessee. If you want to see more home tours like this, as well as neighborhood tours, go ahead and subscribe to this channel, and I look forward to seeing you guys again soon. Thanks. Have a good day.